Yeah, this is the Rastafari Samurai. Never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message nationwide.
Yeah, and it's your host Shawn Myrie of the Down to Earth podcast. We're going to talk about Marvel versus DC, and we're talking about that movie and the comic Black Adam. You know, Rock is going to be starring in the movie, but there's actually a story behind this whole comic. It could be a hit because you have Rock in it. He's a star, like a wrestler and an actor, and he's going to be doing the Black Adam. So yo, I know a little bit. I done my research of Black Adam. I kind of know a little bit about comics because of you. So yeah, give the people a little storyboard of it because I found out some stuff which is interesting. Some people might not know.
Well, the thing is, I know that he's an anti-hero. He wants to play God. Eventually, later on, like when he gets his power. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, but it wasn't given to him like mistake or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So,
well, the story how they put it in the movie that his family got murdered, and after then he got like some powers from the wizard.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they're enslaved. His people. Yeah, his people are enslaved. His people are enslaved.
This is like the Egyptian times.
Yeah, so it's a see what I'm saying? So this is like a Egyptian kind of, the influence because the place is called Kanak.
Yeah, this goes like beyond like long time, like long time ago. You get what I'm saying? Before
it
gets into the modern shit,
But it has an Egyptian influence.
Yeah, oh yeah, humongous.
I noticed all through the theme is Egyptian in the whole story for like Black Adam is a Egyptian thing, basically theme. Yeah. That's what it is. So wait, the story was hearing how he got his powers. How I observe he got his powers is from the wizard, right?
Yeah.
From the wizard. So the wizard, what happened is something was going on like in the world at that time.
Grand champion.
Was looking for a grand champion.
And he protect the almost like the Earth realm, like almost like Mortal Kombat kind of thing, like you know what I'm saying?
Who came to the realm was the child. It was a child first, and then it was that's how they put it. It was the child. That's how I saw the story. It was the child who he summoned first or whatever. It wasn't who you see as Black Adam now. And after then, when I guess the wizard sent out the power, it went into his uncle too, because his uncle is the one who lost his family. See, I don't want to confuse people. The uncle is the one, right? Is Rock in the movie. The uncle is the Rock, right? He lost his family. The child who the wizard summoned first, right, was supposed to be. People think that was gonna be the Black Adam, but what ended up happening is that the when the power was given out, he killed his nephew. Because the nephew wanted to make peace. You know what I mean? Right? They both got the power.
At the same time.
Yeah, at the same time they got the power. And why did he kill him? You know why he killed him?
Because he wanted peace. Instead of you know what I mean? The man wanted to become more godly powers. We could rule.
But the nephew wanted peace, right?
Yeah, but the nephew don't want that philosophy and doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
So he felt like betrayed. He felt like betrayed because of the nephew wasn't seeing his view.
Yeah,
that's what I see.
Well,
and
the Black Adam comics started in even before DC even developed. I think in 1945.
Yeah, 1945.
December of 1945, right? Yeah.
They bought it off another comic, though. Yeah. The story.
Yeah. The Marvel Family comic book.
That's the first one. The first edition is the Marvel Family something.
Yeah.
1945.
1945. Yeah.
That's when they introduced Black Adam.
Yeah.
That's when they introduced Black Adam.
Marvel Family, the Shazam.
Yeah.
I mean, but I think controversy with that, they had to change the name because of Marvel. Because the Shazam, I think the name was called Captain Marvel. I remember some shit like that.
Yeah. Didn't they come out with the movie Captain Marvel? Did they do it?
I don't know. It's weird. You know what I
There's
mean?
some controversy probably between Marvel and DC because of that. Because think of the confusion. They're both comic companies, and one had a popular comic called the Marvel Family.
Yeah. Well, Black Adam was originally depicted as a supervillain and the
Hmm.
Egyptian predecessor of Captain Marvel. You hearing that?
Hmm.
Predecessor
Hmm.
of Captain Marvel, who fought his way to the modern times to challenge the hero.
So
And
Captain Marvel's before.
and Marvel Family Associates. Since the turn of the 21st century, however, Adam has been rignified as DC comic writers
Mm.
did attempting to clear his name, reputation, roles, and such comics.
So he's a cast off of Captain Marvel,
Yeah,
right?
well, I said the story is associated with, like I said, it's very confusing because
And then there's Shazam, what
yeah,
comes into
I
it.
think that was the original name.
Mm. I see. I see. They had to change it up. They had to change it up. You see the Shazam story, the Shazam origin story.
Yeah,
That came in the future, basically. That what's his name is Adam, right? He's locked out after when he breaks free. That guy who's with the Black Adam, the doctor. What's his name again? You know the doctor's name? That doctor is a famous, the scientist guy. He was doing all his research in Egypt, and he's the one who broke out. He broke out Black Adam. He broke him out. What you say?
but out of this prison.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Adriana. I think that's what his name was. Dr. Adriana or something like that. He was part of the science.
Yeah,
Science.
bottom line is the man wants to play God. Wants to
But
rule.
there's someone behind him. Do you know about that character?
Nah,
The doctor?
nah.
Yeah, the doctor and him. This doctor is very important. He's like the guy behind the scenes. He's the one who wants to, like, basically, if you're saying rule the world, he wants to rule the world. I think it's Dr. Adriana. Look, it's funny because Black Adam has a story that goes like all the way into the future, a long time, right? He's old, you know.
Yeah,
Black Adam's old, right? So he meets later on this lady, right? And he gives her, she was what? I don't know if she was a slave or she was kidnapped, but he frees her from, I forgot which group it is, right? But he gives her some of his powers.
Mm.
He gives her some of his powers. And after then, her brother, who's a slave or something like that, he's captured somewhere. He frees him. Black Adam frees her brother, and he becomes part of the team, the Black Adam family.
Mm.
You know about the Black Adam family? That's later.
Nah.
So that's in the future. I'm going ahead of people. Yeah, that's in the future. He meets up with them, with some people, and he forms his team, like the Shazam team. You know the Shazam family. They meet up. That's near the end stages. They both meet up. There's a battle near the end. I don't want to ruin it for everybody. They're probably gonna make movies like that based off of it. But
well, his powers have a bit of it's. This is funny. Yeah, his powers are based off of Egyptian.
yeah, everything Egyptian. I was saying it. Everything Egyptian. Even the woman, even the woman who he meets, she takes the name of what it's called, Isis.
Mm-hmm.
She takes the name of Isis.
Mm.
And then the brother takes the name of Isis too.
Mm-hmm. Well, his abilities, I know.
Yo,
Yeah,
talking about Marvel versus DC, man. So we're talking about the Black Adam because yo, that man's vicious, man. He kills a whole bunch of people. He don't care.
Yo, the
He don't care.
fucking trailer looks fucking good.
well, so far what I see that he doesn't have to breathe, doesn't have to eat, doesn't have to sleep. He can survive in space, metabolism far greater than human.
Yeah,
Magical energies
yeah.
by challenging what?
Yeah.
Challenge. Oh, Horus, super speed.
Everything, man. Everything. And he doesn't care because
Super
a lot
strength.
of the no mercy. He's like no mercy. He's like a Punisher type of style. Like he's going for his justice is
Yeah,
his justice. That's it.
Yeah, the least one occasion has been
yeah.
with the whole.
People are asking if Black Adam equal to Superman on Google.
Black
He's
Black Adam.
his power could match up to it. He
Yeah,
matches up to it.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, it does. Matches up to it.
yeah. But it says it does not have the same powers. Though.
See, the thing is, what he has over Superman is magical abilities.
Yeah,
Superman's just an alien. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
true. Facts.
So yeah,
So he's like he's part of like Shazam and stuff.
But yo, you see if you see Shazam's origin stories, like it was a kid, right? He didn't want it in the future. You get what I mean? Like he thought it was like a mistake. You get what I mean? Like that's how they picked the champion to fight for the Earth. It is like he thought it was a mistake, but this is modern times, right? You would go into our times, and he becomes Shazam because the wizard, right? He summons him. The wizard summons this kid, right? Who gets bullied at school. He's just a normal, I guess, teenager kid, and I think one time he just was running and he got caught up wherever I forgot the name of it. The place exactly where the power was for the wizard to take somebody. You get what I mean? And he got taken.
Yo, my brother had the fucking the Marvel versus DC book, for all the characters. I wonder what you do with that book, She never threw it out. But sorry for cutting you off.
No, I have one. I have one like that, but like I'm saying, with Black Adam, that's gonna be a big probably movie since a lot of movies been coming out because of COVID right now. And The Rock, he's starring in it. The movie,
many languages.
What you say? He could speak many languages.
Yeah,
of course.
For the wisdom of Solomon, Teth has instant access to vast amongst scholars' knowledge, including monks, known languages, sciences, exceptional photographic recall, the mental, allowing him to read hieroglyphics, everything in every learned and solved long mathematical equation.
Yo, the Justice Society of America. Explain to people what that is. That's the first Justice Society.
For the Justice League.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's Hawkeye, right?
Yeah.
Hawkeye. It has Cyclone, right? And it has who else was it? Dr. Faith, right? Dr. Faith. So they have a guy named Dr. Faith, like how they have in DC Doctor Strange. They have Hawkeye in DC, right? I know they have a similar character in Marvel like that. Like tell people about the Justice Society before the Justice League.
What, the Justice Society?
Yeah, you know about that?
They're, like I said, they're before the Justice League. It's just that the Justice League kept it going. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What happened to them?
I'm not sure what happened to them.
Mm-hmm.
But, they were before.
And they were dealing with Black Adam.
Yeah.
They had to deal with him.
One of the groups.
Yeah, he's a whole. Okay, how much groups are after him? Because I seen a lot of groups when I was doing my research. He has a lot of groups against him. He has the JCA. He has what? Who else? Here's a whole list. A list. You don't know. I think he has a group called the Squirrels. Squirrels, I don't know. They're green. They're like alien lizard man. And after then, he has like some scientist group, but it's called after them. That's one of the main group, the scientists. And then he has some like organized crime group, the inter gang or something. The inter gang. That's another one. What's after him a lot. He has like a lot of groups, so they're gonna make a lot of part one. They could do all to Part 6.
Aquaman, Aquaman is one too. Batman, Barry
Who?
Allen,
Batman's not
Barry
in.
Allen. Batman's an enemy
What
of
about?
Black Adam.
He is?
Mhm.
Is he? I, I don't know that story. I would like to know that story. Batman and Black Adam.
That's the future, man. He's talking about the future when it comes across the Justice
Yeah,
League.
but it says it there, so
Mm.
I know.
Oh, that's the future. Right now, they're gonna be talking about probably the past, the
Yeah,
beginning.
This guy's
That's
been
what they're
in,
gonna.
he's been in wars, man. Put it that way. He's been in wars ever since. Been banished for the longest while. You know what I mean?
And they
what
say
the
how they
funny
how,
is, for
how he became controversial is they caught like he would murder people and they would catch it on camera. That's what there's. You see how they even comics would illustrate media back then that people will record something on camera what's going on. So that's why he became controversial. If you look up like the stories of Black Adam, it's because his justice wasn't like Batman's or Superman's. He wasn't trying to save the villain's life and something like that. You get what I mean? That's where even Batman and Superman came in with their
As
own conflict.
jury and executioner, man, in his way.
yeah,
Hmm.
like a
And the thing is,
a
when you
lot
have
of
the
his
power,
most of his
you're like
anime,
a
the
god.
comics is with Superman.
Is with Superman.
Only
Makes sense. Yeah.
only problem, Superman, magic. That's the only problem.
You could fool him. You could fool him up.
There's even an anime that Superman and Shazam have to team up against it. You know what I mean? That's why you feel the hell happened to this guy's thing? Why is it everything? What's going on? Yo, where everyone go? Yo, what the hell's going on here, man? What happened?
He probably cut out. His audio isn't that good right now. Somewhere where he's at is not that good. But yo, Black Adam, I think is the best superhero or whatever super villain movie coming out right
But
now.
right now, to be honest with you, that's gonna save the DC world right now. That's what's
Yeah, they
gonna
need something.
the hype right. I've been saying this for the last year and two. He's gonna save
Yeah,
the DC world right
they need that right now, man.
now.
Well, it's October 21st. It's coming.
Yeah. But the next thing after that, the biggest thing for DC, I would have to say is Flashpoint.
Flashpoint. What's that? Flash?
Yeah, Flashpoint.
Why wouldn't they just call it Flash?
Black Adam is gonna turn it up, but the Flashpoint's supposed to change everything.
So who's that based off of?
It's based off of the Flash, but the thing is, everything like gets changed, as in like Aquaman's at war with Wonder Woman's peoples and all of that,
Mm,
take over the world and shit.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, some different shit going on.
And
So wait,
he goes and sees the Batman because that's the only man he knows that can be smart enough to help him get back his power. Because when he went back and saved his mom, he lost everything. You get what I'm
so
saying?
right now, how they introducing Flash? Flash has a series on TV right now.
It's ending. It's ending. It's the last season, season 9.
That's been going on for a while.
Yeah, the guy he's tired now, man. He wants to move on.
So they're gonna have to get like I don't think they're gonna use him for the movie. They're gonna probably
No,
continue.
they're gonna really use the same guy, Ezra Miller.
I mean, like the original.
The guy who was in the, the last whatever movies, you know who I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, as it looks like Black Adam's gonna be taking it because it's Rock. The Rock is in the movie. Like
That's why I'm saying
these,
that they're gonna turn it up.
yeah, these movies gonna have to get people like The Rock in there. That's what I'm getting at. Like they're gonna
Oh,
have to get like some big
don't get it
to
twisted.
really bring people.
Don't get it twisted. Marvel has tricks up their sleeve right now. Don't get it twisted. Right now, they just did that announcement. They got Harrison Ford for the Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
You think, yo, just because they got The Rock, all right, we're gonna get somebody else for the thing. Yo,
hmm
Don't get me wrong, I love DC, but Marvel's always on top. You know what I mean? Look, even the next Blade movie, they got that new guy. What's his name? I forget his name.
Blade.
Yeah, they got that new guy. I forget his name though.
What movie was he in? What movie was he in?
Huh? He was
Which
in.
movie?
I can't remember what movies right now, but I know that he was in the what was it? He was in the Luke Cage. I remember he was in the Luke Cage. He was the brother of the girl of the lady of I think doing the gangsters. I don't know. I forget his name. I have to bring it up.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about.
Playing Blade.
Oh, I know what you're talking about because I watched that series you're saying the brother of in Luke Cage.
Yeah.
That's good. I know who you're talking about. That's a good one. New movie?
Well, it's in the process right now. You know what I mean?
Blade.
What's his name?
Speaking of black superheroes, we're gonna talk about that.
His name is Marshala Ali. Marshala Ali. He's gonna be playing the new Blade.
You think they're trying to Hollywood is trying to focus more on black superheroes now because there's been a lack of that.
Of course.
Lack of that.
Of course, they're trying to do that. They're trying to do not only black. They're trying to do like intensive, like diversity. You know what I mean? That's what they're trying to do. You know what I mean?
So Black Adam's kind of that too, because Rock is black and Hawaiian. So they picked the right person. If you check it, The Rock is the real Black Adam.
Yeah.
That's why they picked him because he played that Egyptian before.
Yeah.
If you look on it.
Yeah, I did.
But the Egyptian's African, anyways.
What was it? The Scorpion King.
So, where you expect this movie to be a blockbuster? This one, the 21st.
Well, a lot of pressure's on it, so the effects and everything. Yeah, if they did the budget big, they have to expect it big.
Yeah, they said that the comic, they try to keep it real to the comic. They introduce a couple of villains. They try to keep it real. This is like his Batman. This is like another launch. This might get bigger than
like a launch,
like
a
Super
new franchise.
Yes, what never was a new character. It might get very popular.
It's that they never concentrated on.
Yeah, it was always there. They just didn't concentrate. So this could get very popular right now. You get what I mean? Like it's gonna probably have it's gonna have a sequel.
Oh,
this is gonna be a franchise. This is a franchise, man.
Listen here, man. This is leading up to Well, I don't know about the Shazam movie. It's kind of jokey, but I hope the part 2 is a little more serious because it's supposed to connect. Shazam and Black Adam. That's his arch enemy. You know what I'm saying? So,
but what happened is the Doctor, right? The Doctor, who is responsible for a lot like this. A lot of shit, right? He goes to Egypt and he's the one who frees up Black Adam because he got some type of when he was doing his research and he got some type of power and it went in his eye or something. He was blind before and he could see, right? And after then he went to Egypt and then he must have unleashed something, released Black Adam.
Yeah,
he released him. This doctor, man. His name is hard to pronounce, man. Forgot what his name. I think it's Adriana, Dr. Adriana or something like that. Hopefully, I got it right after when I look over it. This guy is like, he's like the evil doctor, man. One of the main guys behind this whole Black Adam um, story.
Yeah.
Because he's studying all these Egyptian stuff. He knows all about Black Adam and even the wizard and stuff like that. He goes through portals and shit too, all types of stuff. Yeah, man. This guy's very important. Probably they have to have him in the movie. So, what do you think? This gonna make the first week? How much millions do you think it's gonna make the first week? Your guess.
Oh man. First things first. How much the thing made? Like how much did it cost?
Just say it cost 200 million to make. Just say it cost.
Hold on. Budget.
You could look up the budget.
185 to 200 million.
See, I was almost right.
For the film.
Yeah.
So they have to expect more out of it.
From the toys, just from the merchandise, they're gonna make that.
You understand?
Toys and video game.
Yeah, that's the reason why that's how it's gonna gain up all of that too. That revenue.
It's gonna make over $1 billion, man.
This is more than the movie, eh?
Yeah, this gonna make $1 billion, man.
The movie, eh? You gotta think it's a franchise, guys.
Yeah, they're selling T-shirts, toys.
Yeah, man. This is more than it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what more than it is.
Yo, this man, all I know, Black Adam. In the stories what I read about him, he has enough conflict with different groups and shit like that. And yo, he has a long story. They could keep going with it because he has conflict with every group. He has conflict with.
Maybe because at the time he had the similar interests, but then later on he said, "Yo, this is how it goes," and they're like, "No, we don't do things that way." And he's like, "Well, all right, well, this is how I do it. If you're not with me, then you're against me." You know what I'm saying? That's how he probably thinks like that.
And he said he only cared about his kingdom, the Kanak kingdom, or something. Like he only really cared about there to protect and shit. But there's one point where the kingdom's getting attacked. It's all getting attacked. Everybody's getting mostly killed and shit like that. And he can't control it and stuff like that.
I want to see the part when he gets banished for how long. That's what I want to see.
Oh, that's in the beginning. That's in the beginning. That's a long time.
I want to know what the cause of that, like, you know what I mean, with the wizard.
Banished from where? From the world, right?
Like from the whole dimension, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the whole dimension gone for how long? You get what I mean? Then came back.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Do you know who brought him back?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That
that guy's important. The guy who brings him back, the man who brings him back, is very important. This guy goes to Egypt, the scientist, and frees him up. He frees him up and shows him certain stuff. He doesn't kill him, you know. Black Adam could have tried to kill him, but this guy has something over him. I didn't read too much about him, but he has something.
Oh, it says right here, he was defeated in the same story which debuted the DC version of Adam, resurrected nearly 30 years later in Philadelphia by Dr. Sivana's reincarnation machine.
Yeah.
DC Comics, Shazam revealed of the Marvel family character.
Yeah, Dr. Savannah. Dr. Savannah. I got that right now. Dr. Savannah.
He freed him from his imprisonment, leaving the later to continue his crusade of justice.
See what I'm saying? Yeah. And they call it Born to Rage or something for the movie. Born to Rage. That's what they call it in the movie. See, it's a doctor, a guy, a scientist. And they're part of what? The science, some type of group. Some science group. What is like one of his main enemies later on.
Yep. Definitely. His weakness. What is his weakness? Weakness are magic thunderbolts and his alter ego, as said above. Black Adam's thunderbolts makes him immune to some magic, but not all. could potentially be taken out by most powerful man.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think of that? The Doctor now.
What?
Who's the Doctor? The Doctor's the mystery man.
Yeah.
He's big, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The Doctor's a big character.
Yeah.
Very big character.
Mm-hmm.
You have to look on that.
Mm-hmm.
If you know about the Doctor, there's all type of stories with the Doctor right now.
Yeah.
And after then, there's other people he creates. There's other ones. Remember, he gives his power too. Gives it away. What's his name? Black Adam. Later on, he gives it to two people.
Let's see. Check
He
that.
gives it to two people and makes the Black Adam family. The girl becomes Isis. This girl who's like I don't know if she's a slave or some. You know, she was someone he founded, and after then, he made her get powers. She became powerful, you know. And after then, she was looking for a brother who her brother was a slave or something like that. And with his help, Black Adam, they found him and they made him get powers. And then there was three of them.
Black Adam executed her what? However,
Mm-hmm.
yes. Black Adam executed her captors for wisdom, help
Mm-hmm.
his son using his powers for benefit of Wakanda.
Yeah, she was very smart, intelligent.
Godness, Isis, and two with Myrie.
Mm-hmm. Name changed to Isis, and she had the like she was with him, and she was very intelligent. Even though he's intelligent, but she was just extra, made him even more stronger. Mm-hmm. That's going in within the future, and then he has a team, the Black Adam family, that meets up with Shazam family. The Shazam family, that's what's gonna meet up.
Yeah.
I seen the ending. I see how this whole thing ends. This whole story, like the origin story. If you watch both origin stories, you see how it's gonna end. You're gonna see how it ends at the end. I already know how it ends. If they do the movie like that down the line, like the ending of the series. I don't want to ruin it for nobody. you know, don't want to ruin it for nobody, but someone's gonna win, right? Someone's gonna win. All destruction, yo. But yo, the funny thing is how it mirrors Egyptian mythology. You notice that? That all of it is with Egyptian. Yo, I even remember I went to this thing for Marvel and how they're talking Marvel's history, the comic history, how a lot of their history was based off of black history. Like the mutants was supposed to be like the black people, and remember how the mutants are fighting for the rights, and the whole story is supposed to be black people. The X-Men.
Say it was a lot of the stories were influenced by the
civil rights
movement. So
Mm-hmm.
pick it up and use it with the mutants.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, like you people. You know what I mean?
And that's why even in these stories, this is Egyptian mythology all through this Black Adam. It's just a super. It's like a super version of illustrating Egyptian mythology in the movies.
Yeah.
Superhero. That's what it is.
It's not the first time they've done that. They've done
Yeah.
that in Marvel with Moon Knight.
Mm-hmm.
That has to do with a lot with Egyptian too.
But that series is not out yet in Marvel. Moonlight, is it movie?
Yeah, Moon
They
Knight.
do
Moon Knight's out.
Who stars in that?
Fuck, I forget the guy's name, but he was in Star Wars.
Was it a big movie?
It's not a movie, it's a series, Moon Knight.
Oh, they didn't do the movie yet. That's what I mean.
No, they didn't do no movie. They did
Mhm. They gotta do a movie now. They gotta do a movie on it.
Certain things they're not touching it as movies. They're just gonna, unless they're gonna introduce them into the Avengers or some shit. Like She-Hulk, for instance.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I've been watching She-Hulk. she's supposed to be an Avenger and stuff, but you know, it's a show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wait, they have the She-Hulk show right now?
Yeah, it's out.
I didn't see that.
Mhm.
Holy shit.
Let me
So
watch.
right now, who you say is winning right now? Marvel or DC winning in the movies right now?
Marvel's gonna come like a storm in the new year, right now. So, and right now they're just ending it off with Black Panther. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. When's Black Panther coming out?
Black Panther November.
Oh, after.
Yeah.
Mm.
After that, it's gonna be a storm. Afterwards, it's gonna be a storm in the next 2 years or so, because they're getting ready. Because listen here, just as DC's getting ready to change up everything, Marvel's ready to change up everything too. You get what I mean? Yeah. So be prepared to see some shit. Oh yeah, there's gonna be another. Like I said, there's stages. But you see, DC, they fucked up. They should have kept up with Marvel during the time when they were doing the individual movies. You know what I mean?
Why?
Each character
Why?
stuff to introduce them, and then after you come up with the Justice League and all of that. Just like how Marvel, they did their individual movies, and then after they came up with the Avengers at the same time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But this Black Marvel one, I mean Black Adam, is gonna really take off for the movies right now because they got The Rock. Marvel has to step up an actor now. They have to step up with the actors right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyways, though, you're gonna tell the people them where to subscribe. You know, this Marvel vs. DC, this Black Adam, the movie we're talking about. Yo,
be coming out October 21st. So I already got my ticket ready. I'm going to that movie. So I'll give you my review about the movie. You know what I'm saying? Because you know me, I have to be seeing these movies all the time. I like going to the theater to see it. You know what I mean? I don't like seeing it at home, to be honest. I like going in the theater.
The 21st. I might go watch the movie myself the same time. Yo.
I will be going to the movie. And I will be going to Black Panther as well. You'll get my review with that as well. You know for sure.
So you're getting the real reviews, man.
Yep.
Bless up to everybody. Bless up to Stoner P who came in for a little bit of time. Yo, people, you have to subscribe to the channel. We're gonna bring you more content. Yo, the Black Adam movie. Check it out. You know, we're not professionals in everything, but we know something about the comics, like the music, and just subscribe. You know, we're just having fun.
Stay tuned. You know what I mean? Down to Earth Podcast channel here and EQ TV. Don't know.
Don't know.
Content to be putting up. You know what I mean? Besides the music and all that, we be talking about. You know, comics, show, entrepreneur,
all type of things.
You know what I mean? All of that. Straight up. Check us out. Subscribe. This is the Rastafari Samurai. Never leave you dry, and you have put this message nationwide. You're done.
Shawn Myrie of the Down to Earth Podcast. Bless up, universe. Subscribe. Out.